Your guilty tastes in gaming. Well, I'm a huge fan of this game. I'm not ashamed to say this, but it can be considered as a guilty pleasure. I adore this game with a passion. Oh yeah. Plants vs. Zombies, is one of my biggest guilty pleasure games. This version, by the way, I also played the PC original version a long time ago, and I loved it too. But then the one that I played and replayed and refinished and did everything, it was this one. I love Plants vs. Zombies. Well, another big guilty pleasure is that, I love the Atelier series. I'm not the biggest Atelier guy, but I'm a huge fan of some of the games. And they're, those games, they're kind of girly, they're kind of sparkly, colorful, and magical, and blah, 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 blah. So you see a guy like me who likes Nine Inch Nails, Deftones, Fear Factor, and who says fuck and is edgy and dresses in black paint playing Atelier. So if that's your definition of a guilty pleasure, then sure. That's, those games are my guilty pleasure. Some other kinky games, because I'm criticize some kinky games or some JRPGs that are like compile hard, they're like extremely sexualized and they're dumb as fuck, but I still play some of them. I'm a huge fan of Conception 2, Secret of the whatever. What's the name of the game? This game. It's also a little bit of my guilty pleasure. But anyway, yeah, I don't have many guilty pleasures because I'm not really ashamed to say which games that I like. But I guess the biggest guilty pleasure of them all is a little game that I was playing back on when I first opened my store. I don't have a store anymore, by the way. But when I did, that was 10 years ago, over 10 years ago, and I had this new laptop. And this laptop came with a bunch of games, Plants vs. Zombies being one of them. Well, there was another game in there, and I had nothing else to do. I didn't have a portable system. I was in a small kiosk, and there was no TV. So my only gaming system was my new laptop. So I was playing a bunch of computer games, like Bejeweled, for example. There was this little game called Farm Frenzy, the first one. It's a farm simulator, dumb as fuck, childish, ridiculous, and I loved it. I beat the crap out of it, man. I love that freaking game, the first one. I never played the other ones. I know there's like 5 or 6 sequels already. But that first Farm Frenzy, where you gotta, farm. You get a bunch of ducks, I think, and the bears come and try to grab them, and you gotta trap the bears, and you can also sell the damn bears, and then you sell the eggs. It was a long time ago. It was 10 years ago. I haven't played it ever since, but I fucking love that game. Farm Frenzy. I think that's a far more guilty, shameless, and shameful pleasure than Plants vs. Zombies.